Alright, welcome back. This is video number 4 of the 5 videos that I'm creating in this series for you. And this video series is titled the Business to Business video series. Now, I'm going to be discussing marketing on this video because that is vital to the success of your business. Now, once you've determined the fact that you are going to start a business, I want to applaud you. I want to say great job, because you can do this and you should do this. But even more important than that, once you do it, help someone else to do it, because you can. It's the way it should work. I should be able to do what I do, generate the money that allow me to live the lifestyle that I enjoy. And so should you. And it should be effortless when you think about it. Because we're all creators, just like the one who created us. And we were given a passion. Now, once we're able to identify that passion, then we can build a business around it. And once we build a business around it, then we can live the lifestyle and the life that we choose to live. Not that a job that pays $10, $20, $30 an hour will cause us to live, but the lifestyle that we want to live. And that's what I want you to focus on as a reward for your hard work, is the fact that you'll be able to do what you want to, when you want to, with whom you want to. Should I continue? I know that sounds great. Now, we're going to change the page really quickly because I got a lot of marketing to tell you about, and I've only got a short time to talk to you about it today. So, understand this. Name recognition is the first form of marketing you want to concentrate on. You want to think in terms of, you want everybody to know who you are. Everybody. Everybody pass them a business card. Everybody introduce yourself, especially at networking events. Now, a lot of times that's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. It has to take place because you have to be in a position for people to identify who you are. Because what you're going to be in turn doing is creating products and creating name recognition for yourself. By doing that, when you go to a networking event, let's say there's going to be 40 people there. Okay, that's a very small crowd, 40 people. And it's not difficult to work a room of 40 people in about 15 to 20 minutes. Because you're not going to stay for 10 or 15 minutes having a conversation. You look at it as you have to pass these cards out. You have to introduce yourself. And then you can, if you have time, then you can stay around and go deeper into who you are and what you do in life. But you really want to gain a little bit about what they do. Pass your card out and find out if they're interested or if they can share some expertise on what you do. Because then the like-mindedness will come to play. What I look for when I go to networking events are people who do things that I'm kind of weak at. Now, that's kind of backwards, but for me it works great, because if I need someone that's more computer savvy than myself, then that's who I focus on. Not exclusively, but I'm looking for that person. And once I find that person also has to be someone that resonates with me. What I mean by that, we can't bump heads and I want to work with you. Although in business you do have to work with people that you're not really fond of or that are not really fond of you. So that's the business of business, right? But you don't have to spend a lot more time with them than you have to. And I don't recommend it, because this life that we live is short. Business is business. You do handle your business and you move on to do something that you enjoy doing with people that you enjoy being with. That's the way I view it. I don't know. But anyway, back to the marketing. Once you go to a marketing event, let's say you're going to an event that you're really excited about because maybe just maybe you're one of the speakers. Yes, you. Let's say you're talking about what you do. How difficult is it going to be for you to explain to a crowd of 40 people, which is not a lot of people, do you think? It's not a lot of people. You're going to explain to a crowd of 40 people your skill and your expertise doing what you do, and how you can convince these people that if they're interested in the service that you provide or the products that you provide, to purchase them, right? That's marketing. And once 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 people buy, then they have word of mouth marketing, word of mouth advertising. They can say, for instance, my name is Larry James. They can say, I got this CD from Larry James's speaking event. It's fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I just want to share it with you. Or I suggest you go to speakwithlarry.com and listen to some of his stuff. It's great stuff. Really it is. But that's a form of networking. That's a form of marketing yourself, because you have to be able to be comfortable marketing yourself. But realize this, there is a fine line, very fine line between marketing yourself and bragging. And you don't want to brag. You don't want to come off in a boastful manner. You want to come off in a way that's respectful, tasteful. You want people to be able to identify with who you are and what you stand for, but you don't want to be the center of your own world, if you will. Because the best way to handle that is to allow the person that you're speaking with to tell you more about themselves than you tell them about you. Right? Very easy, simple concept, and I recommend that, because what we will do is, as experts, we will have a tendency to want to explain in detail the things that we do, the way it's done, the da-da-da-da-da, and a lot of people are not either interested or don't have a clue about what you're talking about. But we're in a fast-paced society, and this society requires you to tell me what you're going to tell me in a 2-minute span, and I'm gone. If it takes 15 to 20 minutes, that's not good. It's like an elevator speech. You ever heard of an elevator speech? Imagine this. You come into my office to give me a spiel of what I should invest in or that I should hire you. But I'm on the 30th floor and I'm going to the basement or to the garage where my car is. So you have, from the time I get on the elevator to the garage, to tell me what it is you do and how and why I should invest in you, right? You need to have that too. When you have a product or a service that you offer, you need to be able to give a 1 or 2 sentence explanation clearly of what that entails. For instance, my company teaches you how to start a business online that's in line with your passion. Period. Enough said, right? Very clear, very concise, and very understandable. You want to be able to have that, because the clients that you're going to run across, or the people that are going to become your clients, are not. They're busy also. They're not going to have a lot of time to talk to you in every occasion or at every instance. So if you don't have a card to pass them and you can't talk to them a long period of time, you want to be able to give them some idea of who you are and what you do. Got it? Good. Now, we're going to move on to a little bit more about how to market. Now, there are millions of ways to market. One of the ways I enjoy marketing is a blog. I post to a blog 5 days per week. And I can post content in the form of a video, writing an article, or audio, whatever it is that I want to put on there, I'll post to a certain blog. Now, one of the blogs that I post to, one of the sites that I post to is called onlywire.com. Now what they do is they will allow you to post to up to 52, that's right, 52 different locations simply by creating an article or whatever it is of content that you have and posting it on their site, and they will distribute it to those 52. That's one of the things that I do. That's why I'm able to reach the mass that I'm able to reach. One of the ways. But you should do that also. It's only less than $10 per month. I'm telling you, this is not rocket science, and it's not going to break the bank. What it's requiring is that you gain a little bit more knowledge about what you enjoy. That's it. Now, as I said, I got a short time and a lot to tell you, so I'm going to continue more on the next video about some of the things that will benefit you when you get ready to market yourself. SpeakerLarry.com